The headlines. Panchayat elections to be held on October 7. Election model of conduct comes into force henceforth. Professor Ahanthem Santa takes charge as officiating director of RIMS. And motor vehicle starts issuing license after conducting driving test. Good evening, viewers. You're watching Astro English News and I'm Chanchan Waingam. Let's proceed with the news in detail. State Election Commissioner P.H. Kamini Kumar has announced that the 5th Panchayat elections will be held on October 7 this year. Announcing this to media persons at the Office of Election Commission at Lamfelpat, the Commissioner said the election notification will be issued tomorrow. As the election schedule has been announced, the model code of conduct will come into force immediately, he added. Elaborating the procedures of the election, the Commissioner also said polling for election of 60 Zilla Parishad members, 161 Pradhans and 1,521 ward members will be held. Ballot papers will be used in the election. The last date of filing nomination papers is August 25 and scrutiny will be held on August 26. In addition, the last date of withdrawal of nomination papers is August 29. Casting of votes will start from 8 a.m. and will conclude at 4 p.m. Counting of votes will be held on October 11, the Commissioner added. On the other hand, 6 polling personnel will be engaged in the total 1,521 polling stations. The total polling personnel to be engaged during the election is 91,261. However, additional 912 more personnel will be kept in reserved. The total electorates of the election are 7,16,830. The number of women voters is 3,68,691 and men is 3,48,139. 6 election officers and 8 returning officers have been appointed for the election, he said. On the other hand, the term of the 4th Panchayat has to be over by October 23. The election has to be conducted before the term is over. The election will be concluded before October 16. If there is situation arise to re-poll in some polling stations, the re-poll will be conducted on October 9. He appeals to the people as well as to the media fraternity to extend a cooperation in order to conduct the election smoothly and peacefully.
Panchayat General Election 2017 si kogi ujik laiba 4th General Panchayat ki matam si October ki tang 2017 expiry hoy Constitution ki mandate ki matungina haiba tam si lodinga da koi election to ki mandate ama Constitution pi madu ki mandate adu koina ngak na chat na ngamna bi dongta hanaki mga suba Panchayat ki election na si pangtuk sabani.
Head of Department of Gynecology of NEGRIMS Shillong, Professor Ahanthem Santa has taken charge as officiating director of RIMS today. The officiating director told media persons that RIMS hospital will be developed to the level of AIMS. All doctors practicing at RIMS will be made to stay on the campus and make other changes and improvements to realize the objective. The government of India has been making efforts to open 19 AIMS across India. Efforts will be made to consider RIMS as one of the upcoming AIMS. Despite availability of many top doctors who are as good as other renowned expert doctors across the country, many are upset for the fact that some patients get referred to private hospitals. Some patients get referred to other hospitals as part of some norms that are being followed at RIMS hospital. Manipur is known for achievements. It can become a state that is also known for achievements in the field of health and medical treatment if doctors make conscious efforts to serve the society, Director of RIMS A. Shanta said.
Ako'y kamay na all the institute on ba yaro do sinim. Ako'y all the institute bu hek all huragadi Akoin all India student fangi bami amsing the facilitator oh ino fangani patient sukanani faculty sukanani loin bakanani akoin amuhan hire do natri the all India student isi kamai to bunna all India student ta sing New Delhi de ma hogre adi matang de PGI Chandigarh ne tabiramani adi matang de haurisna Jimmer haure nigrim susu yang bakan na honari adi matang de 6 all India student like and amma hogale si lady mafum sing sina Jodhpur Rishikesh Raipur Bhopal, Bhubaneswar, Patna, and 6 all 9 student later. Sigi matungdang 19 all 9 student lactori.
Department of Motor Vehicle Imphal West has begun issuing driving license after conducting driving test. In the past, driving licenses were reportedly issued by the department to even those persons who could hardly drive. Officials of the department are conducting thorough investigation to seize fake licenses to prevent from increasing road mishaps in the state. Officials of the department have begun issuing driving licenses to license seekers who succeed in the 3-stage driving test and Viva Voce, which began in April at the ISBT complex for Imphal West District. The test will continue, the officials said.
DTO driving test, license driving test. This is a Makalahungi test. The first is L parking. L parking is basically parking to the second parallel parking. The third H test driving. H test is a Kamana Gari is a manning the maneuver to we have a report to Yingzam. Test Umze passed over Matunda, Nungalaga, Baiva of the Baiva in a road sign Mamgi. Test Hitaris is a test Kaki Pagatono, Pagatopno, Amando, Hidaga, Nungalaga, Paraga Laga, test Pantokse. I do test over passed over Matunda, license key, and also test drive, say, complete or Matunda license P.
Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited has donated a sum of 1 lakh rupees to the Paume Welfare Foundation under the All Manipur Working Journalist Union AMJU. Chairman and Managing Director of the company, T.H. Hemo Singh, handed over the amount to the President of AMJU, Wangkhemcha Samjai, at a simple function held in the office room of President Samjai at the Manipur Press Club today. Speaking on the occasion, Chairman and Managing Director T.H. Hemo assured that his company would extend all possible help to the journalist in honor of the very important role being taken by the journalist in the society. Samjai said the amount essentially donated by the Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited will be deposited with the Corpus Fund so that it could be used as help whenever any news person faces trouble, whether illness or accident.
yang itu masam kang yang pau chok to riba pau wising che sigi da bakta bugi helki ay asona kare kare awana tar ko tam da magi ba kiki kitang mate kitang pang je da ko trasta hak da bugi bala haibe T5 sak lak le bani sai mada ko interest da ko pa lam tor bugi ba lakani adra medical board dr mangal sa board semba ganda pau wising se da ko da T5 ya asona awana tar ko tam da board tu da ko da ki thara ga da ba lagam pi ya ra mai ani pi ya ra mo to ya ra do
JAC for Human and Religious Rights today took out a peace procession in Imphal in association with the different Catholic organizations from all districts in protest against the restriction imposed by village authority of Laingang Hills, Litan in Ukhrul district to perform the last rites of one late Rita who passed away on August 7 last. The peace procession started from Don Bosco School, which passed through Thangmaiban Lila Singh Khongnang Khong, Khuyathong, Notheosi, Khongnang Anikarak, and later converged at Don Bosco School ground, Chingmairong. Speaking to media persons, co-convener of the JAC, Father T.S. Domek, said, restriction imposed on the last rites of a Catholic woman in her own village by the village authority is very unfortunate. He drew the attention of the state government to bring about a settlement and allow to perform last rites of Rita.
We are asking the government and the authorities to give us the permission to bury in our home through the intervention of the legal authority, that is the state authority. They have been trying to twist the whole issue into a village land issue. That's not true, because we have all the documents which says that Young Mi, the husband of Rita, is not allowed to come to the village or become a Catholic, because the village there is a law. Only one denomination is to be accepted. And all through the case has been this one. But later on they came and twisted because they cannot win on this area. That's why they came and twisted on issue of land. Let me tell you the issue of land. It is here.
Unless the wages for those who were engaged in installing prepaid meters for the MSPDCL at every home under Yairupok subdivision are not paid by August 22, all official functioning in the subdivision will be shut down from the next day onwards. This was announced by a labourer who identified himself as Haubam Roman at the Manipur Press Club today. He told media persons that the labourers worked for installing the prepaid meters since January 16, 2016 in areas under Yairupok subdivision. They were engaged by the manager of MSPDCL Yairupok subdivision to install 10,000 prepaid meters. They had been able to install at least 9,000 prepaid meters, thus increasing the revenue of the company from 10 to 13 lakh rupees to more than 24 lakh rupees. However, their wages have not been paid till today. So if their wages are not paid by August 22, they will shut down the subdivision from the next day onwards, the labourer said. PRO of MLA Lokeshwar Kaisam Dilip has clarified that he never threatened the petitioner who filed a case relating to removal of a teacher of Haikrak Mapal Lower Primary School. He said this while addressing a press conference held at Manipur Press Club today. He said the allegation levelled against him is baseless. It is the ploy of some vested interest, he asserted. President of Haikrak Mapal Development Committee Longjam Prem Kumar, who also attended the press conference, warned petitioner Ibungcha and his family of expelling from the village if they fail to prove that they were really threatened by the PRO of the local MLA. The National Annual Status Report on Safe and Secure School Environment in India was discussed in an orientation meeting held at the conference hall of SSA State Mission Authority, Manipur at Babupara in Imphal. Member of the National Commission for Protection of Child Rights NCPCR, New Delhi, Priyank Kanungo, State Project Director of SSA T.H. Kiran Kumar, Additional State Project Director T. Fulen Meitei, Chairperson of Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights S. Sarat Kumar Sharma, Member of the Commission K. Pradeep Kumar Montuahanthem, Principal of DIATS, officials of ZTOs also took part in the orientation meeting. NCPCR member Priyank Kanungo said, children between the age group of 6 to 14 should get proper education at the sponsorship of the government under the Right to Education Act 2009. He asked the officials concerned to distribute admission forms to the students and submit the reports by September 30.
First indicator is infrastructure. In infrastructure, we have involved some basic facilities. Running water, toilet, classroom, furniture, fixture, electricity, all these things. The second one is more important in the state like Manipur, the emergency and disaster conditions. This is more important for this state. And physical, emotional and sexual abuse.
Malangmai Clannish Union, Assam, Manipur and Nagaland today conducted a one-day cleanliness drive at Haipo Jadonang Park, Kaisampat. The social service was organized in connection with the forthcoming 86th death anniversary of Haipo Jadonang, which falls on August 29. Convener of the union, Dr. Hira Malangmai said, Haipo Jadonang was hanged to death at the place where the present park is set up. He was hanged to death on 29th August 1931 at 6 in the morning after a conspiracy of the then British officer and political agent of Manipur. It may be recalled that Jadonang opposed the British policy of tax collections in different sectors. He did not want the British to rule the hills people and Manipur as well. His political movement began against the British rule in Manipur during that time. His death was for India and in particular for Manipur. The convener of the union opined that the one-day social service was organized in memory of the great martyr Haipo Jadonang for the sacrifice he made for a better tomorrow.
British mayokta pam dabagi mahaki British policy may Octamana Masigi revolution Habatare, a home bama, Purake Manipura Haina, Mana Chinder Kipani, Mahana Pamdaba, Wari Machamadi, a house tax Haina Manipura, Jingmi, house tax Lova, Potan Shanghai Toba, the forced labor Toba, Masiji, Mahana Pam, the Dedana, British may Octa revolution. Not a revolts, Haina protest over hockey. I get lam the Potoxida, Mahana British na. Slovenia de Hagum na Jadona to house Slovenia de labors for the forced labor to we are there Aduga Potan Shanghai Yung Kuding that Jingmi Sida Pesa Kaiga labor gi Pesa Pinaba SEO Mukaki officer may have lack for the thing that door up with the Machigi Chidin Mosima may of the Lakpani Aduna Mahase Wegi Amaronda Ningtamba Ama Purak number Manipu Sida Kunai Sigi Purak number Mahana Honavani.
A free medical camp was held at the office of Meitei Council More. The camp was jointly organized by Advanced Hospital, TH Birchandra Football Academy, More Police, More Customs, Forest Department, MCM, Gurkha Samaj, Tamil Sangam, MMCM, HTS and Imphal More DI Tata Drivers Welfare Association under Health and Ayush Directorate. SP of Customs More, WHK Luwang, President of MCM M. Thoiba and many leaders of civil society organizations attended the inaugural function of the free medical camp. The dead body of a man aged about 31 or 32 was found lying near Kiamgai Muslim Makha Laikai High Madrasa under the jurisdiction of Irilbung Police Station in Imphal East District. A team of Irilbung Police Station led by OC Siamachoron rushed to the spot and picked up the dead body for taking up medical legal procedures. Identification of the deceased is yet to be established. MP of Lok Sabha Dr. T. Mania inaugurated canteen of Imphal College. At least 5 lakh rupees were contributed by the MP from his local area development fund and the remaining amount from the college fund for the construction of the canteen. Mention may be made that the teachers and students of Imphal College have been facing immense difficulty to manage without the canteen due to road widening of Tidim Road. Dr. T. Mania, principal of Imphal College, NG Botombi and teachers of the college attended the inaugural function. General Secretary of Imphal College Students Union, Anand, said, college canteen is an important place of the college where discussion on academics frequently takes place. MP of Lok Sabha, Dr. Mania, inspected girls' hostel inside the college campus. Warden of the hostel, Pisak Macha, said facilities will be provided to the 31 hostelers who are already staying in the hostel. Many have appointed to stay in the hostel. Efforts will be made to accommodate more hostelers from next year.
Anang kun gani pandi join to ya dina busisna katang latang am mo lak pasna 31 di sujare 40 di sangi da mande adi 40 thamta di first step of the christian ya da ba adi tu na kun na 3 step ngata to kan je loina kun loi gra ngang lak do khala wali na total set 35 to 36 wa ga doin.
The farmers of Moirang constituency will get fertilizers at subsidized rate. The initiative of making fertilizers available at subsidized rate has been taken up by the MLA of Moirang constituency, P. Sarachandra. The MLA said 1 bag of fertilizer will cost only 380 rupees. The initiative has been taken up to meet the shortage of fertilizer. The farmers have already been facing difficulties due to flood, he said. About 3,000 bags of fertilizers have been made available to the farmers so far. The initiative was taken up in consultation with the Chief Minister and the Department of Agriculture. Efforts will be made to meet further requirements, MLA P. Sarachandra assured.
Agriculture Department Manipur Sarkar gi BJP na paliwa sarkar sig mateng lorga marangi lomi singi watna bai koina ngasi sinbagi thorang adne koina pangtho iwa sim ai koina hojik lairiba yamna market price tadi ai koi gi government ke supply na tabasida ai koi tajaba matamda sengla har kan black market tadi lupa chani pan phawba yore amasung chani pan dei chani pan yangkai yoba marpu yobu su yore namram di lomi sing sinawa bani na tangai fadadna crisis situation da mo koina atangma mo lejabani adu boy koina ngasi yeli basidi chamri dei makha targa chahu marpu adai da ai koina masi lomi sing da phangal libani adu na laire basing da ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯥꯔꯁꯤ ꯌꯨꯔꯤꯌꯥꯁꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯇꯝꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯐꯪꯍꯟꯅꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯍꯣꯡꯕ ꯃꯃꯜꯗ ꯄꯤꯖꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯅꯠꯇꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯨꯡꯒꯪꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯆꯠꯂꯦꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯊꯣꯡꯒꯥꯜꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯄꯨꯂꯞꯅ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯑꯋꯥꯕꯁꯤ ꯀꯣꯛꯅꯅꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯗꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯕ꯭ꯌꯨꯁꯟ ꯇꯧꯕꯒꯤ ꯊꯕꯛꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯀꯟꯅ ꯂꯧꯈꯠꯂꯤ.
Some women vendors have been trying to cover up the irregularities of the chairperson of Yairipok Municipal Council. Women vendors at Tampa Market today staged a sit-in demonstration in protest against the irregularities. The protesters accused the chairperson of being biased in helping the people. President of Tampa Kaithel Apunba Ima Iben Singh KH Pramo said, Yairipok is a remote area. Villagers face acute difficulty trying to earn bread and look after family by selling vegetables and other materials in traditional manner at the market. The women vendors try to make more items available for sale to earn more income. As such, if they are restricted to sell only those items listed on vendor cards, it will be tantamount to saying that the authority concerned wants to cut off their source of income and keep only the new market. Such ploy is highly condemnable. The chairperson and the councillors concerned are boycotted at Tampa Market, the women vendors leader told media persons. She drew attention of the civil societies and the local club to look into the matter. Former Zilla Parishad member of Changangai M. Parisana has inaugurated a Mayra shed constructed at Changangai Maninglekay, Thosang Lampak. M. Parisana had the new Mayra shed constructed for Changangai Thosang Lampak Women's Development Association. M. Parisana, Professor W. Nabakumar of Manipur University and Chairman of the association S. Mani were the main guests. M. Parisana said women of Manipur have been playing vital and varied roles in our society. Women folk come forward during various social crises in our society. Knowing the fact that the women need the Mayra shed, he had it built from his own pocket, he added.
Laban masih kanan control tau gani hamatam da Mayra paibi imai ben singna control tau dragati nupa singjina hek tau rumatam da thang ten pana khana chane ba imunai na tai na ba mayam lei adu imai ben singna tau ba targati masih khar sapai aduna tung da hogalei ba naharun singche masih kidamakta mama oibi singna macha singni damakta tungi miron gi damakta akhoi kalau da ba yade haduna imai ben singna ahing chen khangdana mafam masida mafam khodimakta Manipur ki kachin goya da Mayra sangji hajiki Manipur Kachin Koya Kudimakta Mayra Sangji Chare Aduna Masi Tajang Hargati Imai Ben Singje Kwena Makoibu respect the Montui Kwena Haching Su you Tajaloni Sachalaga Imai Ben Sing Usitava Mayamatawi Matu Ngasi Aban Mistaki Matu Tobirano Imai Ben Sing Sibu Ngasi Imai Ben Sing Toribache Tungizati Gitamak
21 Assam Rifles of 28th Sector under the aegis of Headquarter IGAR South has organized an awareness program for Aadhaar card at Sajik Tampak in Chandel district. 2 officials to make Aadhaar cards along with their equipments stationed at Sajik Tampak for 6 days. The team also made corrections of Aadhaar cards with mistakes and made new cards. The unit extended all possible required assistance. Altogether, 336 residents of Sajik Tampak and nearby villages were availed of the facilities. Now, before we conclude, the headlines once again. Panchayat elections to be held on October 7. Election model of conduct comes into force henceforth. Professor Hantim Santa takes charge as officiating director of RIMS. And motor vehicle starts issuing license after conducting driving test. With this, we end today's news in English. Thank you very much for joining us. Have a good night.